Yours is on?
Yeah, mine's on. All right, we're doing another sit down, man, and hopefully this is edifying. And we always have to give praises, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash, Rakta Yahweh, Rakta Yahweh Shai, Rakta Yahweh, Rakta Yahweh Shai. Now, that's double honors also to the apostles and the great elders, great millstone that's been holding it down through the decades, man, and much citation, brother, teach word for the hopeful elect families, man. We just gonna get right into it. You know, never trust thine enemy. Talking about the Esau and the rest of these, even the 2/3, but mainly Esau and these other nations. You know, and our people, like the brother mentioned about Breonna Taylor, they getting roused up. I think a couple of some officers got shot or something.
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's what they're saying. You know, this is, of course, we all know we know it's propaganda. You know, and it's a part of the elite's plan, man. They starting this race war, but you know, our people within that keep trusting this devil over and over again. Keep trusting America, Egypt, and they want to make this their home so bad. You know, they want a pillow and a bed and
all of that.
And all that, man. They want to make America their house. This is the plantation slavery, plantation thinking and grounds, man. You know, so you ain't never supposed to trust it, man.
They had a picture side by side of Breonna Taylor and Emmett Till, and the date on Emmett Till was 1955, and the date on Breonna Taylor was 2020. That's 75 years, man. Okay.
And they always use that picture with everything. That Emmett Till picture.
Right.
It's like he was the only one that was brutally beat like that, you know?
Right.
All our people was done like that back in slavery and through until this time, man. Beat down, shot, hung. There's still people getting hung to this very day.
Yeah.
Last hanging was what, a month ago, a couple of months ago in Palmdale or whatever?
Yep.
What the hell? You think it's different now? The same thing, same enemy, same spirit. His children saw us hanging, burning.
Yep.
You know?
No justice.
No
man.
justice, man. So,
no justice for all those years, and you still talking about, oh, we gotta get out and vote. If you don't vote, then your voice ain't gonna be heard. Motherfuck all that shit, man. Excuse my language, man, but I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of you dumbass people, man. Our people are dumb as hell, man. It's trusting in oppression, man. Trusting in oppression.
Voting is nothing, man.
You don't. Why? The scriptures told us not to set up another king over us, man. You voting for another king over you, okay, of another nation. You're not supposed to have another nation ruling over you, you know?
Yeah, but you know, this is all part of Most High's plan. You know, he's riling up his people. You know, he's riling up these other nations for these race wars. You know, these swords in their hands. You know, kingdom against kingdom, people against people. You know, that's all prophecy. You know, and we're coming closer and closer to that time. You know.
I got out with the scripture, I guess. Psalms 109, starting verse 2. It says, "For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue." You know, the mouth of the wicked, Esau, he's the wicked. You know, we prove that over and over again, man. And you keep thinking that he's not Esau. Keep thinking that he is going to come around. We keep telling you that his soul is not upright in him, and you can't make a crooked thing straight. All these scriptures point to this dude not to trust him, man. It says, "For my love they are my adversaries, but I give myself into prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love." And verse 3, Salaki, "They compass me about also with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause." You know, that's what they do. They surround us. They got this world pretty much wrapped up in a damn bubble, and they got the media. They control the media. They control these crowds. They control the voting system. They control the politics. They control everything, man. They lock the whole world down. You know, so you know it's for a purpose of their new world order, their new world agenda. Go ahead.
I got one. It's Micah 2, In 1, we start at 1, it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields, and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage."
That's just what they're doing.
Yep.
A man oppress a man in his house and even in his heritage. And it said the first story was the beginning of that was
Which, woe to them that devise iniquity.
iniquity upon their beds. They practice it
Yep.
in the morning when the morning is light, because it's in their power to do so.
Right.
They got the power to do. They own the internet, so they got power to set up these propaganda staged events. There's race tension. Even though the Most High is having that happen, they think it's, and they want to be the ones that solve it too. Like, oh, well, it's race tension, and these, we need to get along and spread love, and those people that hold up Black Lives Matter, that's all propaganda, man. It's a network of evil behind that with our own people, and then they trust this government, which is the same government of power that's controlling them and want them as slaves, man. They'll never get anywhere with that. Voting, they'll never get anywhere. You vote for a different office, a different politician in the same damn office. And then after you vote for them, they hook up together and drink champagne and shit.
Right.
You got all the Bushes together with what is his name, Obama. You got them with Hillary. They all hanging together and shit.
Yep.
I thought they was against each other.
Right. It's just like the court system.
Yeah.
You got the judge, then you got the what do you call it? You got the defendant's attorney and the prosecutor.
Prosecutor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of those belong to the same club, which is the National Bar Association. So they all work in together. They go into clothes that they say, come into my chamber, into my chamber. And then they make a deal. Well, you want to do this or you want to do that. I thought somebody was guilty and that's what mattered. No, that's not what matters, man.
Yep.
Okay?
Even the court reporter, the one that transcribes what's going on, they're even in on it.
See?
Yeah.
It's all wickedness, man.
It's all wicked.
Okay? And our people, like the scriptures say, our people trust in oppression. They still, after 75 years, seeing that picture of Emmett Till and side by side with Breonna Taylor. The same thing has been going on for all those years, and our people still, well, no justice, no peace, running down the damn street talking about no justice, no peace, man. Just silly and stupid, man. Okay?
I got a precept.
Go ahead, Al.
This is Psalms 55:20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words are softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yeah, it's like he hath put forth his hands against some that be at peace with him. Just like with these Democratic parties and Republican parties, they talk all this sweet stuff. They talk about how they're going to help Jake out. They're talking about they're going to do this. They're talking about how they're going to do that. But at the end of the day, they do nothing to help our people. They do nothing to help even their people. They set up all this new legislation, to put Jake in jail and all that. The Obama administration, the only thing he did was, help out the gays, the homosexuals, give them the right to marry.
Yep.
Same thing with Bill Clinton. He locked up more Jakes than anyone else in history under his administration. And the same thing with Trump. He's the guy that's going to bring in this new world order, Lord willing.
Yeah.
But he talks about how great of a president he is, because he doesn't hold back his words, so everybody wants to get behind him. But he's in it on it too,
Yep.
I mean, his words are smoother than butter, but war's in their heart. They're all against Jake, man.
Yep.
They're all Confederate, like it says in the Book of Psalms, man. All these nations are against Jake. War's in their hearts when it comes to political system, whatever. The law enforcement, prison system. They're all Confederate against Jake. You're not supposed to go to those for help. You're not supposed to go to the government for help. You're supposed to go to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
He's our only help.
Right.
Our salvation is in the name, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Our refuge is in the name, in Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Chariots. That's going to be the deliverance for the elect, really, you know, and then for the rest of Israel, you know, not Esau and his court system, not Esau and his political system. That's not for you, all right? We came to America as slaves, man. The only way we're going to get up out of here is through them ships and chariots.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
It says in this Deuteronomy, no man shall buy you. And then there's another scripture say you shall be redeemed without money. That's all they offer our people, that, you know what I'm saying? It's this vain ass BS money, man. That got their faces on it.
Right.
You know? It's even Yahweh Shai, he said, give it to Caesar what is Caesar. Who you see on the scripture, that's who's ruling the world, man. So let Esau, you know, bug out on that shit. We got to get back to our power, man. Go
That's
ahead.
right. That Jesus, you know, that Jesus doctrine
Yep.
and that image has just torn out people to asunder, man. Okay? Because even to this day, Jesus has not done anything for our people, man. Okay? Not one thing.
Right.
But keep them in bondage, mental slavery. Okay? And they love to have it so. This truth has come out that even the Edomites are saying that that's not the Lord. That's not Jesus. That word is not even, what is a transliteration? It's not even a word. The word there in the Greek is Isos. Our Lord was in Greek. He was a Hebrew with a Hebrew name, Yahweh Shai.
Spoke Hebrew.
Right? He spoke Hebrew, right? And it's out. The word is out, but yet our people still want to hang on to that dumb shit, being a dumb dog, man. Okay,
I got a scripture.
go ahead.
Psalm 57:4, it says, my soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men, whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword. But thou art exalted, O power, Yahweh, above the heavens, let thy glory be above all the earth. They have prepared a net for my steps. You know, all that voting is nets, man.
Yep.
All that, you know, going out and Black Lives Matter. And it's so small. And then what happened to that dude? What was his name? Grandmaster Jay. What happened to that
Yeah,
dude?
where you at?
There's plenty of Jakes been getting shot after he didn't came out with that bullshit about guns. We got guns. We got a military force.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Brothers expose him being interwoven with these wolves, with the government, man.
Yeah, he was running for president one time.
Yeah. Yep.
You know. Now all of a sudden he down with the Hebrew Israelites. You know.
Yep.
Trying to make us a part of that confusion, man. We're not a part of that. Okay, we're waiting on the Lord.
Exactly.
We're not waiting for carnal means, man.
Yeah.
He's carnal. He's a carnal guy that don't even know nothing about guns.
Exactly.
He didn't even know that white guy
They got,
come up. Go ahead.
No, they shot him. They one of them
Yeah.
people shot
Right.
themselves in
Shot
the
themselves in the foot, huh?
in the foot. Had to call Esau to pick him up.
Right. See?
yeah,
Esau.
that sword is for you Jakes, man.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
That sword, that's Esau's blessing, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
man.
don't know how to use that weapon, man.
Nah, not even on a level. It says, my soul is bowed down to the Most High. You know, they have digged a pit before me. These are pits that they build and making for Jake. Into a midst thereof, they are falling themselves, man.
Right.
You know, that's a pit to make you go deeper down into believing their strategies and their programs, and you know, even in these schools, they had to shut the schools. They had to shut the world down because the truth was going all across the world, man. The truth was getting into the schools and all that. Truth was getting into the prisons. They doing this because the truth is out. And next thing you know, they're gonna pull the plug on the internet. So you gotta get this before they do that to know what's going on, or you're gonna be lost out there, man, and caught up. Going to the concentration camp, taking a hard fight each other. Well, I guess this is what we have to do to survive and eat. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Times is changing, so
Times
we
is
gotta
changing.
we gotta change with the times. You know.
Exactly. Got a daughter coming home to her father saying, well, that's what everybody else is doing. And then he lets her do it and shit.
Yep.
Because of society and what the world is teaching. You supposed to go against that shit, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You like, no, well, what's wrong, sir? Well, my daughter can't wear that shit y'all wearing. My son can't put on no damn dress.
Yeah.
You know? Well, sir, you're being hateful. Well, that's my right to be. It's in the Bible, and that's my right. If y'all, whatever y'all fucking want to do, y'all gonna be evil for that shit and get and be judged for that shit.
Just
But I'm
like-
taking a stand, man.
It's like T.I. with his daughter. He was what is he checking for her virginity?
Or Hyman, yeah.
The hymen. You know. Now all of a sudden, oh, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
She has the right to be a slut or a slur or a whore or whatever she wants to be. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're gonna make a law like, oh, you can't check your daughter's hymen. You know, just wicked as hell, man.
Crazy, man. Who
And
are
our
they?
people, man, they just trust in that mess, man.
Yeah, you're the bad guy because you want to do the right thing.
Right.
You want to be moral. You don't want
Yep.
your kids growing up weird and putting on dresses and stuff. Now you're the bad guy. Evil for good and good for evil. You know, in the society.
Yep.
But
Hey.
like the brother said, soon there's going to be a famine of the word. You
Yep.
know? You're not going to be able to hear this truth. You know,
Yep.
when things go straight to hell. All hell breaks loose.
Yep.
You know, you're not going to be able to find the prophets on the street. You're not going to be able to get this word on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Right there in England, there's already, they just passed a decree where only like 3 people can be out on the streets at once.
See?
That's on the streets
Yeah.
and in your house, or
Mhm.
6 or something like that. So
Yep.
they're slowly dwindling down. They're cracking down. They're putting these draconian measures in
Yep.
place, slowly but surely.
That's right.
You know?
Even in Jerusalem, they did something like that. They started locking things back down, setting quarantine measures and shit.
Yep.
You know.
I got a quick one.
Yep.
This is Psalms 140. I'm going to start at 1. It says, deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. And we all know who that is. Evil E. It says, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Salah. Keep me, O Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have proposed to overthrow my goings.
He's the violent man, all the way from beyond Emmett Till. I don't know why they start there, but you know that's the most memorable because it was so what do you call it? It was so
Horrific.
horrific that and then when he died and they had the funeral, it was an open casket. You know, the mother wanted everybody to see how badly her son was beaten, so she required them to keep the casket open. So that became a memorable moment in Jake history. But they do that to all us, man. I mean, you know, certain ones of us, whatever. They, as a nation, they don't give a damn about us. They
Right.
beat us down, shoot us, whatever way they can get to us, hang us, kill us, make our people homosexuals and shit. That's all a part of their plan, man.
Yeah. You best believe that Emmett Till wasn't the only Jake
Exactly.
to die, you know, based off a lie. You know, that happened regularly. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. Same way they had to make a law for these damn evil Shedomites because they was killing so many Jake children. They made it a law to whereas it wasn't a crime for them to kill Jake children, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
And who was coming to our aid for all that?
Nobody.
Nobody. They could do. Imagine you could do any. It's like a purge. Imagine you could do any crime you want to a Negro and you won't get charged for it. Get off free. Go ahead.
Rob, were you done up?
Yeah, a little
Take it
more.
back.
It says, the proud have hid a snare for me.
Yeah, they're the proud. They got the eagle, the banners.
Yep.
They got, you know, they hunt us. Remember that Jake we was talking about when he killed him and he was over his body smiling and all
Oh,
that?
yeah. Yep.
You
Yep.
know? That picture, and then we got another picture where Esau is carrying out, 2 Edomites are carrying out a bloody Jake. They didn't beat him up, you know, and they proud, have smiles on their faces. man.
Right.
Proud as hell, man. Go ahead.
The proud have hid a snare for me and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. Salah. I said unto the Lord, Yahweh, thou art my power. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Lord.
Yeah, our people are not doing that in the protest.
Right.
They're not calling. We ain't seen one scripture. We ain't seen them talk about the Most High at all. Talking about they're God-fearing people. Lord knows my heart. But when you see all that Black Lives Matter protests, ain't nobody pulling scriptures.
Right.
Ain't nobody telling that he's the devil and he gonna pay according to the Most High. They voting, man. The fuck? Tell me, where is voting in the Bible, man?
What the fuck?
You go to a poll or whatever, You know, get sent out a pamphlet where you go to your poll and then sit there and vote for a certain political party, man. Where is that in the scriptures? Most High said don't even ask for a king like the brother said.
Yeah.
But y'all got one because of y'all hardness of heart. And then your kings went off.
Right. And then our people say, well, you got to vote for the lesser of the two evils.
Yeah.
How you going to vote for evil anyway?
Exactly.
You don't vote for evil, man.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't vote, then your voice won't be heard. Your voice is not heard anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
How many times have Jake gone out there with these mantras talking about hands up, don't shoot, Black Lives Matter, all this shit, and your voice is not heard, man. Because if your voice was heard, then it wouldn't happen to you on a regular, daily basis. Okay?
Yeah, they talking about Joe Biden and shit. The fuck?
Man,
He's a different nation, man. He's a whole different dude. His family ain't never grown up with the same problems. He don't understand your oppression and shit. He don't got the same history as you. But you voting this dude in, man.
shit, back in the 70s, when Joe Biden's children was in school and schools were about to be integrated, Joe Biden said he didn't want his children to go to school with them animals, man. Talking about Jake. You know, it's in the paper.
Yeah.
You know, in the newspaper. So, come
Jake
on, man.
Jake, that's why y'all deserve, man. As a 2/3, y'all deserve what's coming to you, man.
Yeah, it's like Jake want to get on Trump and talk about how Trump is racist. Well, they're all racist.
They're all
you know?
racist.
The Democratic Party was the party of the KKK.
KKK.
Right.
You know, that's how stupid Jake is. He doesn't want to do no research.
Hillary. Oh, Slucky. Hillary done blackface.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, you know, her husband is Clinton. Remember Clinton before Obama? Oh, he's black. He's black in our eyes and shit. That's stupid just because he played a damn saxophone
Right.
and shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he got some head in office. That's how evil Jake is, man.
Yep.
Oh, that nigga, that's a nigga, man.
That's a nigga. He doing
Fuck
nigga
outta
shit.
here, man. Doing nigga shit.
Well, Esau is the real nigga. He's the most niggerest motherfucker there is, man. You know, so I don't know why y'all praising that. You know, Esau came over here, raped, robbed, pillaged the whole nation, man. You know, he was a gangster. He came in gangster, and he's still gangster.
Yeah.
You know, look at the little 17-year-old boy with the Edomite with the gun that came and shot and killed two people at the rally. He just came. Nobody invited him to go over there.
Yeah.
He just came on his own, doing nigga shit. You know.
The scripture says thou art wiser than Daniel. So Esau knows how to play Jakes, man.
Yeah.
He knows what you like. That's why he set up Bill Clinton to play the sax
Yeah.
on
Exactly.
the Arsenio Hall show, because he
Yeah.
knew you Jakes would fall for that
Yeah.
bullshit, man.
Exactly. Put him on our senior hall show, man.
That'll get him.
Got
Yeah.
a cult of personality, you know.
Yeah, that's all.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Zechariah 11:4. Thus saith the Lord, my power, feed the flock with the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Yeah, that's what they do, man. They get off. You could have a camera. Them cameras don't mean shit. You could have a cop that shoot a Jake, set him up with drugs, shoot him, whatever. And Jake be, you know, they'll call it innocent in this world, you know, and he'll still get off. You know, he'll still go that and think about Emmett Till, that woman that lied on him. She got off. She didn't get convicted for lying on him and shit.
Right.
And those men that beat him up, man.
Yeah.
This bitch is like, I forget, she was like 80-something when she died over natural causes and shit, man. And even to this very day, that's our point, man. Like, this long and you still ain't woken up, man.
Yeah, she wasn't even investigated.
Nope.
Nothing, no trial for the people
No
that killed
trial.
her, you know.
And then-
when she died, that's
and-
when she
yeah.
admitted it on her deathbed.
Oh yeah,
you know?
kind, yeah. And then today they'll say the same thing. Well, I had to use excessive force. It looked like he had a gun. It looked like he was threatening. Karen's, regular people like Karen and shit can have you arrested and shot because she felt threatened and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't even go to a damn park and walk your dog or have a family picnic and shit because you got to worry about Karen or Darren behind your back and shit. Oh, it seems like he's just, you know, threatening. He's walking his dog. I don't know. He had a pit bull. His Family, like, what the fuck? I just want to go to the park and enjoy my family.
He was coming close to me.
He was coming close, you know, grabbing a purse, locking the car door and shit. Like, what the fuck, man?
And they're the robbers and the
Yeah.
thieves and murderers. Okay,
Yeah.
we don't have that. Like the lady on the airplane say, we don't teach
hating
hate
on
in our homes. Okay, we don't.
Yeah, we ain't worried about Edomites like that.
Right.
We ain't, make sure when you go outside to hate them. We're saying that according to the Bible, these are the wicked people. And it says
Yep.
that they are Esau, and they don't do what the Most High says do, because they're contrary to his laws. So stay the hell away from them. You know, that's what we teach, a righteousness in our house. You know, throughout all our families of Israel, man. Go ahead.
Whose possessors slay them
Yeah.
and hold themselves not guilty.
We are under oppression. That's why it says they're possessors. They were in their possession right now. Go ahead.
And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
Yeah, that's what they say in their hearts. I am rich. Go
And
ahead.
their own shepherds pity them not.
And our own shepherds pity us not, like Alice Sharpton
Yeah.
and Jesse Jackass. You know, Obama's a Hamite, but they think he's an Israelite. So they look up to him. You know, Grandmaster Jay and all those people. He might be an Edomite. Who knows?
Yeah, you know, they all took that money to
Yep.
get in that
Took
position.
that oath.
Yeah, it's where they're in the position that they're at now. So of course they don't pity Jake at the end of the day, you
Yeah.
know, what Jake's going through, because he's not going through it.
Yeah.
You know?
Jake don't understand. They got a secret brotherhood called, which is an elite system, and then they'll sell Jake. They got a sold out Jake elite system that influences other Jakes. Like Cardi B, she's a part of the Black Boule. You know, she's produced by black people. She's surrounded. She got black security dudes because she's set up to deceive the people. Have our daughters to go into hoardism, and then the men on that side have our sons to go into homosexuality. Those are enemy tactics that rule the music industry, that rule the sports arenas and sports industry, the field. You know, it says he rules the world, so he set up all these traps for our people. Like we said, the oath of covenants, the contracts, those are traps, man. For them to get out, they have to, you know, pretty much jump out a damn building, man. A high-rise building and shit.
Yeah, that whole entertainment industry is set up
Yeah.
to throw Jake off, you know,
Yep.
to put out that vibration,
Yep.
to make Jake do dumb shit,
Yep.
you know.
That's our enemy conflict with the scriptures, conflict with our spirit. If it's not, you got a problem with the Most High, man. Because those are the things that we're prophesying against, man. Against these political fields, against this world events, these parties, these politicians set up, man. This Boule system. What do you call it? The Zion Protocols, Elders of Zion, Project Megiddo, and all those. Those are enemy tactics, man.
Yeah.
Set up against us, man. Go ahead. And we brought that scripture many times. Psalms 83, they made confederacy against us, that the name Israel should no longer be, and that's what they striving for, man.
Right.
That's why they knocking our videos out. They setting up these regular dudes that's in the rap industry. They all of a sudden some kind of on a political level. Got something to say. Well, you know, what do you think? And then the politicians are going to them.
Yeah.
They on their shows. Obama is on, like we said, that he'll be on a TI, platform.
Right.
You know, I thought, when did the president start dealing with regular people
rappers
and shit, rappers and shit? You know, but they doing that because the rappers got so much influence, and you know, rappers are starting to find out the truth, so they got to grab them or get into that circle and break that shit up.
Yep.
Like
Hey,
they
what are you
did Nick
talking
Cannon.
about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They broke Nick Cannon down.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon went on a apologizing tour.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
went on a apologizing tour. He had to apologize.
Even the cannon can't come against them, man.
Right. Right.
I got a scripture, Luke 19:42. It says, "Saying that thou hast." I'll start at 43. "For the days shall come upon thee that thine enemies shall cast a trench about thee, compass thee round, and keep thee on every side, and shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children within thee, and they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another, because thou knowest not the time of thy visitation. And that's what our enemy is doing, man. He's, it's just like the old Jerusalem. They besieged Jerusalem and encircled Jerusalem to bring it down, and that's what they're doing here in America. This America is a damn island of damn trouble, man. An island of witchcraft.
Yeah.
We're stranded over here, man.
Yep.
This is not our home or nothing. We were brought here as slaves. What the hell y'all think? They gonna let us off the boat as slaves by the millions, dog us, break our spirit down, whip our children, kill our children, murder us, and then say, hey, you Negroes, yeah, you can go ahead and be equal to us and have fun and enjoy America as we do. What the hell? The fuck out of here. It's blood. All these places got blood on it.
Yep.
Grave. This is the big graveyard, man.
Yeah.
We sitting on the bones of our people, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Esau will never consider you Jakes as equal, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had you in slavery,
Exactly. We couldn't even look him in the eye.
Yep.
I mean, that's a prophecy now that we can, because Most High is rising us up. But we ain't supposed to go back to these people and ask for,
Right.
reparations and shit. A mule, or what they call it, 40 acres in a mule?
Yeah.
You get that now, you don't know what the hell to do with it. It's like I said, what's the name, brought some property, this one comedian, and he can't even, I think it was a celebrity, he can't even go to his, I think it was Lil Duval, the comedian, he can't even go to his own place, and if he do, he got to be quarantined to stay there 14 days before he even make any kind of moves. His own acres of land that he bought. So if you buy acres of land, you on enemy grounds, man.
Man.
This is the world belongs to them right now.
Right.
Until the Most High says otherwise.
Yeah. You can't own anything in America.
No, man.
Not as a Jake.
Yeah. That land, that's true wealth, having land.
Right.
Acres of land, Esau ain't gonna allow that.
Yeah.
Jake don't know anything about it, but like there's a few Jakes that know that want to purchase land and all that. That's true wealth. That's true power when you have land.
But even if they bought it over here, it belongs to Esau because he rules the world. Man.
Right. They'll find a way to get that land from you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Especially if they find out it's got some oil or something on it, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah, they're gonna kill your ass and shit. Yeah, a mob came through and killed him, and we can't find him, and he has no family, so we're gonna just take the land.
Mm-hmm. They could just say it's stolen property. What you gonna say?
Yep.
I have no defense, man. I got a scripture. It says Deuteronomy 28:8. The Lord, is it? No, 28:7. It says, the Lord shall cause thine enemies to rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
That's coming, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you nations and you Edomites that had us on the run, be prepared to be on the run by Israelites with spiritual power, man. Okay, because the Lord is not going to meet thee as a man. He's not going to come humbly riding in on a donkey. Okay, he's going to come from the heavens riding in on a big chariot, man. Okay, with force and power.
Yeah.
Okay, force and power that's going to take you out of power.
Exactly.
Okay, in 1 hour.
1 hour.
Scripture said vengeance is in his heart.
Right.
And the Lord said he's sending for many fishers right now, but he's going to send also for many hunters in that time.
Yep.
I'll read in the same chapter because as the Spirit, Deuteronomy 28:48, because the Most High sent them against us. They wasn't all clever to come up and say, oh, we want to rule the Israelites. Most High gave them the power to do so.
Right.
So they're not operating by themselves. It says Deuteronomy 28:48, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, not them themselves. The Lord shall send against us. Why? Because we broke the commandments. In hunger, whatever you want to eat, and in thirst, whatever you want to drink, from water to your favorite drink, whatever, you got to go to them. Their stores, and in nakedness for clothing, and a want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee, which happened in slavery. So they are enemies. It ain't, Most High didn't say your enemies one day I'll, he said he'll put us on top, he'll take Esau down. But while he's ruling and fulfilling prophecy of being Esau, nobody can take him down right now. It has to be the Most High. You can't take him down without no weapons, buying land. What the fuck is that gonna do? You gonna get bombed, or you gonna get taken out of there? They're gonna arrest you. Oh, this this is private property, right? You bought your land on, or you bought your house on. So we're gonna have to take that from you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why voting is pretty much useless for you Jakes too. Trying to pass all different types of policy in your favor. Nothing's gonna be in your favor on this side, man. It's a spiritual thing.
It's a spiritual thing, man. It says, verse, until you have destroyed thee, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, which is American symbol.
Yep. And Rome.
And Rome. That's how far the devil go back all the way to the Greeks.
Yep.
It says, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. So we told you that Yahweh Shai even spoke Hebrew. That's our original language. We didn't understand this crap that they speaking now, man. Yiddish and all this bullshit, new speak and babies and the hell is that, man? That should be foreign to us, man. It says, and which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. Emmett Till, he was a young dude.
Yeah.
He was like what,
14?
a teenager, man. And then they even charged, I think, a 6-year, 7, 8-year-old, 9-year-old with like an adult, man, over here in the Americas.
Listen to the fucking devils, man. I can't wait, bro.
Yep. Daughter, he accidentally did that. He was wrestling with his sister and accidentally, and they charged him as an adult now. That's wicked as hell. And for you to trust this man and ask for rights from the same people, man.
Go vote for him. Yeah, let's vote for Biden. He's better than Trump. He ain't better than Trump, man. He's still wicked.
Yeah.
Dude is senile too. He's out of his mind. He's got like Alzheimer's and shit.
Yeah, man. And what are they voting for? What are they voting for? To drink more?
Right.
To have more strip clubs and shit? To do cocaine and crack and shit? And to sell crack if they want to? Jake, he don't vote for righteous reasons. Them devils would be like, oh, okay, well, Joe Biden, well, first thing we're going to do is raise taxes because we need to. It's for the war or whatever the case is. Hey, we got World War III coming. You niggas are going to try to build some shit and beg for your enemy, and they going to draft you and take you to war and shit. See what they did to Muhammad Ali. They don't care if you're a boxer.
Right.
Nobody, and that you got many fans.
Yep.
Nigga, you going to jail.
Yep.
Yeah, they look down on you, Jakes, man. How you gonna sit there and interview Cardi B?
Oh my God.
Out of all these black intellectuals out here, that he could have interviewed, you're gonna interview Cardi B. That's how they think about you, man.
Yeah, it's just like that lady that they interviewed that time when the house was burning down. Ooh, Lord, if something had happened, what had happened? The house was burning down. You remember her?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh Lord, stop something. That is it. That old ignorant talking ass shit, man.
That coon talk.
Coon talk.
That's how they think about you, man.
Yeah.
Think you're just ignorant niggers, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's how hateful they are, man. Every place and every situation of every time is against us. Whether they have a coon on the news, whether they have you on TV, like all these police TV shows Jake is on, getting caught with crack and all that. And that's the very representation of the face of the Cardi B, her ratchet ass, is the face of our people now, man.
Yep. Yep.
They'll vote Cardi B in for president if they could.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Yep.
Oh, she's a queen. You go ahead and do your thing, niggas. Cooned out for Cardi B. So, damn, they just following the power of this system, man. And the people that's getting set up, Kanye West talking about he's running for president and shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. And they might just make him some small little mayor or something, just for a joke.
He's so damn wicked, and he probably do something.
Probably do something, man. You know, they use our people that way, man. They the enemy. They use our people against us, man.
I got a quick
Go
one.
ahead.
Psalms 83. It says, "Keep not thou silence, O power."
That's what we ask the Most High. Keep not silent. Take these people down. You know, shout all up on them with your fierce anger.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace. Go ahead.
and be not still, O power.
Be not still. We want the Most High to do something to these people.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that's telling you the Lord has enemies.
hmm
And they that hate thee have
They-
lifted up the head.
They hate the Most High.
Hate 'em.
Starting with the Most High, His Son,
Yep.
Yahweh Shai, and us, and you know, and angels. They hate everything righteous, man.
Yep. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Crafty counsel. That's one of the crafty counsels is setting up this political world for our people to vote and shit. Setting up this internet for our people to have a platform. You know, now the work woman is surely independent through this damn system. Oh, nigga, I don't need you. I'm on Instagram. Dividing the house, dividing your children. They have their own platform, personal platform. Go ahead.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Yeah, they consulted. They come and meet together at these summits, at these, you know, at these secret places, and they say, well, what are we gonna do with the Negroes and the Latinos and Native Americans? Well, you know,
This is what they said. This is about
Yeah,
to
go
say.
ahead,
They,
yep.
they have said, "Come and let
Come.
us cut them off from being a nation."
yeah, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. There's some shows and movies that tell you you talk about that movie Social
Dilemma.
Social Dilemma. You know, they got movies to explain how they work, man, against us.
Yep.
You know, go ahead.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And how they do that? Set up all these churches.
Yep.
Speak and talk about Jesus. You could be a Mormon. You could be anything but an Israelite. You know, and that name Israel got power. you
Yeah,
know.
it do. And
He is a prince of the power, man.
It's set on another people.
Set on another people.
And it's not on the real
Exactly.
original people that the name of Israel is not known among the people who the name belongs to.
Exactly.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
One consent. Hey, I always bring it up, but Ronald Reagan and Russian president at the time that he was president, they came together and say, hey, for one common cause, let's come together and fight against an alien invasion. That's the same thing, because those are the Yahweh Shine Angels. That's the same thing as saying, let's come together for a common cause that keep Israel, from these Negro, Latino, Native American, from knowing their history, from knowing that they're Israelites. They ain't gonna come out bluntly tell you, Negro, you're an Israelite, and we're trying to keep. It's a secret society of them, man. Go ahead.
They are confederate against
Confederate.
thee.
Confederate means a union.
Yeah,
They got
alliance.
alliance. They got the Confederate flag.
Yep.
You know, they still working. They still doing that today, waving that around. KKK is still out there. These white supremacy groups are still out there. They ain't targeted. We're targeted.
Yep.
Go ahead.
The tabernacles of Edom.
So-called white man, he don't want to admit he's the red man. Edom
Yep.
means red. That's him. Go ahead.
And the Ishmaelites
The Ishmaelites, the Arabs.
of,
go
of,
ahead.
of Moab.
Moab, Chinese. You look, Chinese got a hand in their pocket in America like hell today. Everything's made in China today
Yeah.
in America. You know, and Arabs, they unify with them, man.
Yep.
The heads, they have heads of these nations that come together. Go ahead.
And the Hagarenes,
Hagarenes, Africans.
Gabal,
Go
and
ahead.
Ammon, and
Amalek,
Amalek.
yeah. Amalek, the chief house of Esau, which is the Jewish people that call themselves Jews and are not the synagogue of Satan and
Yeah.
do lie.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Yep, more Africans.
Ashur is also joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Salah.
Yeah, so all these nations, the Syrians and the Iranians, you know, the Persians, they're all a confederacy against us. They are set up in our neighborhoods to take our money, you know. They're just like the Latasha, I forget her last name, Gardens or something, Latasha Harlan,
Yeah.
that got killed by that Korean woman, you know, and that caused race riots, but nobody cared and shit. They still getting shot. You know, she didn't go to jail. All she said is this: she looked like she was coming at me, so I shot her. And that's what everybody do. They got that citizen's arrest. That you don't even have to be the cops,
Right.
but you could arrest somebody make a citizen arrest. That's against Jake, man. You know, that's why Karen be calling the cops and all that. And stay where you are. Don't move. Don't run. Because they have prided themselves in that power that they have with military force and the sword, which is they power, they blessing, to control Jake.
Yep.
That's how the cops control Jake. Nigga, you get out that car, I'm gonna shoot you, or get out the car, I'll shoot you.
Over in Elk Grove, California, this Edomite woman cop, she pulled over like a 19-year-old Jake for running a stop sign. And, you know, he just he was at home, so he got out the car. You know, and his mom and dad came outside, and they was like, okay, you pulled him over, so give him the ticket. And she just stood there with her hand on a gun and hand just twitching. And said she called for backup. I'm waiting for backup. For what? To give him a ticket? He's a 19-year-old boy, you know, young man rather, you know, that didn't do anything. You say he ran a stop sign. Okay, you give him the ticket. We'll handle it. No, no, she fearing for her life. And don't nobody have a gun but her. She the one with the weapon, but yet she fearing for her life. And then 5 or 6 police cars show up, you know, and then they got a excuse for, well, you know, this and that and the other, you know, they always have some damn reason. So when that time come, the Lord is going to give us the power, man, to lay y'all flat with the earth like y'all like to lay us flat with the earth, man. You know.
And if Jake stupid ass knew that he should be awakened by now, but he's a sleeping giant. If he knew that these are the same laws as implemented during slavery, like if you see a Negro, you know, call a, you know, they was lying and shit.
Yeah.
Those Karens was the ones that was sleeping with Jake, but you know, then tell on him when the slave master come home.
Right.
He was trying to rape me.
Right.
And then he'll end up dying or getting hung, or it was pretty much death, you know, for her lying. And those are the same Karens today. Ain't nothing changed. These are the same spirits here, man.
Right.
The hell, where y'all think y'all living in Disneyland now? Just because you get to go to take your children to Disneyland, that's a damn operation of the lease. That's defiled. They have sex with children. It's black and white magic, man. You know. You could read the Skull and Bones and all that. Those are the presidents are deep into Skull and Bones, man. Those are the people that you trusting in. Best believe Joe Biden was a part of that Yale University Skull and Bones ritual, child sacrificing rituals, man. But they don't. You see, they don't know. They ain't gonna tell you. You know. Go ahead.
What's up?
Go ahead.
It's Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
Yeah, they estranged from the womb, man. And it's gonna tell you. Go ahead.
They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Speaking lies. They don't grow up even right. They come out of the womb fucked up, doing the foul things.
Yeah, lying.
Yeah, lying.
Lying so bad that they'll put an innocent Jake in prison just off a lie. And the brother said with the cops, you know, why would you be a cop if you're just scared as shit all the goddamn time?
Right.
You're in law enforcement. You're supposed to have some balls and deal with criminals and deal with that type of activity.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to be emotional where you get mad. You're supposed to be able to discern good from bad, reading spirits and all that. They got a hella psychology books out there for them cops. What the fuck they doing, man?
Don't they supposed to be in a situation? Aren't they supposed to be calm? They tell you to be calm.
Yeah.
And, you know, don't act off emotions in a situation.
Yep.
But yet, they're the ones with a Jake, not even armed, not posing any type of threat. But just because he's a Jake, they feel for their life and they shaking and they pull out their gun and they shoot. Well, I didn't know what he was gonna do. You know, these the kind of mugs y'all hiring. This is it. But it's not about that. It's about that there's a conscious effort to have war against Jake and an open season on Jake.
Yep.
Okay, to kill Jake. Man.
Exactly. And it's that old beef of
Yep.
Esau and Jacob in the womb,
Yep.
struggling against each other.
Yep.
That word struggle, look it up. It's a word that also means war. They were warring against each other. You know, one nation against another. Esau against Jacob to this very day, man. Go ahead.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Yep.
They're
And
like
hey, what it say? Who should pity a charmer when he gets bit by the serpent, man? You know, y'all petting a damn serpent, man. And when y'all get bit, y'all cry out. You know? Go ahead.
they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely, break their teeth almost high.
It said charmingly never so wisely, man. Go ahead. Ever so wisely, Sluggy.
Break their teeth, O power.
Yeah, their
almost high.
teeth is their military, their might, their power. You know what? When Beast, you know, he used his teeth as his main weapon, man. Their weapon is their military and that blessing that they got, that sword, man. You gonna tell me that's not Esau and he's the only one that uses his sword excessively and extensively like he does and shit against us? You ain't never seen no damn Moabite cop and shit, or no. Even though they heathens, you don't see a gang of them in the cop force shooting Jake. It's always Esau, the so-called white man. You don't see no East Indian as a cop. They getting our money in the neighborhoods, but you don't see them as cops killing us. It's Esau, man. Who it was prophesied of him that he would do. He pursued his brother Jacob. They were fighting in the womb. They've been enemies since the womb. One stronger than the other. You know, one against the other. Different mannerisms. Go ahead.
Yeah, and how's the Most High gonna break their teeth? You know, through them chariots, and
Chariots,
them,
man.
them nuclear missiles, man.
Yeah, we had an all-time war, all-time all-out war, man, and it's taking place as we speak. They seeing chariots every day now, and instead of depending on the Most High, our people and them chariots and all that, and knowing about the chariots and listening to the videos and trusting in Yahweh Yahushua, they trusting in this damn government that's about to go belly up. Because these government, they publicize one way and then they go behind closed doors and say, what we going to be able to do about them chariots? What we going to do about this troop being pumped out? That's the main thing they worried about.
Yep. That's
You know?
that secret council.
That's that secret council, man. Go ahead.
You know.
Yep.
Break their teeth almost high.
Yep.
In their mouth, break out the great teeth of the young lions.
They're young lions, man. It said he go about to and fro as a young lion, or does it say a lion, or does it say a young lion?
says,
That devouring who he may. You know that he's out there like a lion, man, a mad lion, and ain't nobody could take him down but the Most High, man, Yahweh Yahushua, and that's who we believe in, man. This truth is taking him down too. I mean, it's weakening in his spirit, man. You know, because of course, this truth, he don't even exist. He's just a character in a movie, a bad guy in a movie. He's gonna be taken down. You know, go ahead.
Let them melt away as waters which run continually.
They're gonna melt away, man.
When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows,
He shoot his arrows. These missiles are coming over here, and our chariots are gonna get involved to burn his ass up with them lasers. Go ahead.
let them be as cut in pieces.
Let them be as cut in pieces, man. He gonna fly away like a dream. It says in that in Job, like he never existed in our kingdom.
Yep.
We gonna like you open up a comic book or something, and then it was a bad guy, and you like, yeah, and he doesn't exist in the world, but he's in this book as the wicked. It's like a little story, man. You know, and he's gonna disappear. He's gonna have to serve his 1,000 years of slavery, and then he's gonna disappear like he never been here, man. You know, because he wasn't here before. In the first place, that spirit was, but he, as a so-called white man, he didn't exist before. Most High sent him here, spent that spirit in Cain, and it came out Esau in the reincarnation, and then they ruled as the Greeks, and then the Romans, and then today in America, man. And they're gonna be taken down. Go ahead.
As a snail which melteth,
As a snail which melted, man. How you melt something with fire, man? Them missiles are coming for their ass, and they can't tolerate the missiles. The angels are gonna be guiding them missiles over here, man. Angels, I mean, the Most High put through the angels put instructions in the Russians' mind to come about this war to shoot arrows over here. Go ahead. Along with these other nations that are congregated with as allies with Russia. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's damn mad at this damn place, man. It's women that's escaping over here just to be sluts, and then they men over there find out that my wife went to America. You know, if she come back over there, she getting beheaded just because she stepped in her stink ass over here in America to become a slut, because that's what America raises. Our daughters go to school, they become sluts. Our sons go to school, they become homosexuals. Look at Gabriel Union and shit, Dwayne Wade. Look at all these celebrities all of a sudden coming out. Oh, it don't matter. My son could be open and to gays and open. You know, what the fuck?
Yeah, like
that's
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
You know, he's ashamed of that, but he can't say it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a damn setup, man. That's your enemy lying to you, saying, "Oh, you know how the movies, them books, the wolf, Little Red Riding Hood, dressing up as the grandma, and eating her ass just to eat her ass, or that witch that fed the kids candy.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel fed the kids candy just to eat them.
Yeah.
That's what America's doing in this American world, fatten you up. With WIC and with what do you call it? Food stamps.
Yeah, all that.
Free this, free that.
Section 8.
Section 8. You know, voting rights and all
Yeah.
that. Just to fatten you up to just destroy your ass, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Let every one of them pass away.
They're going to pass away, man. They're going to be nothing. And you're going to be ashamed for believing in them, man. Most High said he going to make Israel ashamed for believing in this devil. You're going to be confounded. And our women, too. Go ahead.
Like the untimely birth of a woman.
Yeah, they don't know when it's coming. They think Most High could pull. Hey, a woman's gotta deliver. That baby cannot sit in her womb. It has to come out.
Yep.
Name a woman that's on earth that never delivered that baby when it was time. When that water breaks, it's on,
It's
man.
over.
It's over. You know. Go ahead.
That they may not see the sun before your pots can feel the thorns. He shall take them away as a whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
Yeah, we go like they wash their feet in the blood. You know, with our blood, we gonna wash our feet in the blood of the wicked, man. We gonna be happy when the Most High set vengeance upon it, man. It says in the Apocrypha, one of the most great things, paraphrasing of a man, is to see his enemy fall. You know, when America go down, man, we gonna be. It's a lot of beautiful things, man, the Most High created, and then we can see it. You know, we got trees and the animals, and a lot of brothers here in America and all across the world. But all this shit gonna have to go, man.
Yep.
In America, it's gonna be laid flat, no more inhabitant at all, man. Go ahead.
So that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous.
Yeah, we waiting for our reward. It ain't in no voting. It ain't in no dollar bills. It ain't in no credit, no RFID chip.
The Lord said He has the reward
He
with
has the
Him.
reward. With him. He's coming with the reward.
Right.
And then our place is built up. He said He prepared a place for us, man. It ain't here in this America, and He gonna have us as rulers. But all this is slave property over here. This is plantation Christianity. It's so interwoven with what do you call it? Poison and
It's
different
polluted. It
polluted
said, what the scripture
fabrics.
say? Arise and depart.
Yeah, arise and depart. This is not your
This
rest.
is not your rest.
It shall greatly pollute you. Paraphrasing.
Yep.
With a sore
Sword destruction.
sword destruction, man. This whole place, you can't even drink water, man.
Yep.
You can't even drink a clean glass of water.
Yeah.
You know, you can't even enjoy the air because it's chemtrails all over this place, man. You know,
Yep.
Even the water that you have to pay for it isn't going to do anything for you.
Yeah.
You know, it's neutralized. You know, it's not
Yeah.
bad for you, but it's not good for you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Well, how you gonna vote, and then you gonna vote for a president, and then you gonna go home, and your lights might be cut off, or you know you can't even drink good water no more, or you know, Obama, you was still drinking that poisonous water and shit. You was still breathing that poison. He didn't stop that.
Yep.
He's the president. He could have said, hey, you know, no more. We're gonna filter them waters, make sure it's clean water coming through.
Right.
You know, we're gonna fix the land. You know, we can farm again. Ain't shit happen like that, man.
I remember this one Latino lady. She was going hard in the paint, I think, for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And then something was wrong with her paperwork. They sent her ass back to.
Yeah, oh yeah, she was deported, right?
Yeah, she was deported.
Yeah.
Okay, standing so hard. You know, just all of this. You know, trusted in oppression, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Verily, he is a power that judges the earth.
Yeah, he's the most high. He's gonna judge this earth. And I bet if you niggas wrote down, if the president, it would have Joe Biden was the president. Or he said, hey, write down what you want. You know, what is the problem that you want us to fix? Well, you know, you did niggas come up with some nigga shit, man. Oh, we should be able to hang out late and shit. You know, without being bothered by the police and all that. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. It said, Most High said, ask of me and I'll get a heathen for your inheritance.
Right.
The whole earth of heathens for your inheritance, man. You know, some backyard paper shit.
Somebody give us Texas.
Yeah, give us Texas, man. We'll be all right, man. Y'all niggas ain't gonna do nothing with Texas.
They'll bomb Texas.
Yeah, they'll bomb it. And you niggas ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna be able to farm. You don't know how to farm.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't know how to discipline yourself to be even, you don't got no order. That shit's gonna be overnight destroyed and shit.
Yeah.
You Jakes don't know how to work with each other. You
You
don't
don't know
like
how to work
each other.
with each other.
First
You
and
don't like
foremost.
each other.
You don't know how to maintain families. You don't know how to maintain relationships.
Well, that's why they gotta call the cops to
Break up
diffuse shit.
Yeah.
You know, when the cops come, then Jake be like, "All right, man, I'll get out, man." Like you a grown ass man, and you need a cop to come control your woman and shit. Fuck out, who y'all fooling, man? Go ahead.
I got
Yeah.
a little, probably the last one, right?
Yeah.
Psalms 10. I'm going to read Psalms 10. It says, Why standest thou afar off, O power? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
You might as well read to 10 too.
Huh?
You might as well read all the way to 10.
Yeah, it says, Why hidest thou self in the times of trouble?
Yeah, because this is the time of Jacob's trouble coming up. You know, he's getting shot, hung, and whatever you want to add to that. Go ahead.
Said the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
That's what. Who's the wicked? They always talking about this ghost and shit, Castor, an unfriendly ghost and shit. Like he could just touch anybody. The wicked is oppressing the poor.
Right.
And who is oppressing the poor? Who can? Who's the first person you think of?
Yep.
Esau, so-called white man. Go ahead.
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
Yeah, they to this day coronavirus was a damn device that was imagined against us. Crack was imagined against us. Damn Ebola was imagined against us. H1N1, the bubonic plague and all that shit. Black Death was imagined against us. Man. COVID. You know, all those things were experiments to take us out, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire.
Yeah, it was a heart's desire, man, to keep us under and have slaves, and to keep their power within their own hands. Go ahead.
And blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh abhorreth.
Yeah, the covetous. That's what kind of spirit is up in America, and he blesses that. He loves that. You know, he's a covetous. He coveted our nation, our heritage. You know, covetous. You know. Go ahead.
Say the wicked, through the pride of his countenance,
Yep.
will not seek after the Most High.
He ain't gonna seek out the Most High. His heart may change, and he's a good. You know, he probably was frustrated that day. That's why he shot that black man. Get the fuck out of here. They train and they mind and do so, and they have a program set up to orchestrate this kind of behavior of themselves against us, man. This is taught in the training precincts of they establishments, man. This ain't nothing. Oh, they do this, man. Go ahead.
The Most High is not in all his thoughts.
The Most High is not in all his thoughts, man. You know?
His ways are grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight.
Yeah, he don't like judgment of the Most High. That's why he got his own judgment type of way to do things. I'll just kill him.
As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
He puffeth at him. And what the Most High said in the scriptures, thou shalt not kill, man.
Yep.
Thou shalt not steal. That's all he does. He steal our heritage, or steal our ways. He kill us, murder us. Go ahead.
He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversary. No, adversity, Slack.
Yeah. He said he never shall be in an adversity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He said he shall never be removed. He don't think he's in adversity. He is, though, against the Most High. Go ahead.
His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud.
Yeah, look at Trump. He's a perfect example of that. All coming out of his mouth is deceit and fraud. They lie on another nation, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they lie about anything, man. You know, go ahead.
Under his tongue is mischief and vanity.
Under his tongue is mischief and vanity, man. That's how circumspect you're supposed to be of this devil, man. Like, that's all he does, spit vanity. That's a vain thing to go into this new world order. It's a vain thing to think that you can live without the Most High.
Yeah, that you can take over the Most High's children,
Exactly.
people, and rule them as your own.
That's a vain thing, man.
Yep. It said he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
Yeah, what does he be lurking around, man?
Yep.
You don't even know. Like, there ain't nobody out. You go out there, you get knocked in the head or something.
Yep. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
He murdered the innocent, man. And there's a lot of Jakes get it. This ain't even what they show on TV and the news. That ain't even a percentage.
Right.
He's murdering them secretly in other places. This news is just like, you know, you think one person in a state is getting murdered? They murdering all kind of Jakes, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
His eyes are privily set against the poor.
Who are the poor? It's us, man. Because we ain't got shit. You gonna find out that you ain't got shit. This money you got, it ain't shit.
Right.
They wipe their ass with that every day. They operate on, you know, they got gold in their caverns and all that.
Right.
You know, go ahead.
He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
Yeah, as a lion in a den. A lion, even a gruesome beast as a lion, he's tippy-toeing through the jungle and shit. Hiding. He'll see a gazelle, but he'll, you know what I'm saying, he'll like stop and, you know, pound, you know, slowly in every inch of the way of a little. He know he got power over him, but he gotta sneak up on him
Yep.
and get him. Go ahead.
He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor.
He catches the poor. They catch us. How they catch us? Put us in jail.
Yeah, when he draweth him into his net.
Into his net. That's this system, man. That's
Yep.
this court system. Once you're in the court system, it's hard. Like a net, it's hard to get out that net. It's hard to get out the system, man. You in there, you got to be booked in. You probably, for the smallest thing, you got to be locked up for 3 or 4 days, lose time at your job and shit. You know, go ahead.
He crouches and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
Yeah. He humbled himself. That's what he do. Hey, yeah, voting and we'll get you up with new jobs and all that. That's labor. That's slavery. You know, our people, you better be glad you got a job. We don't even want to work, man. I mean, we ain't lazy like that, but I'm just saying, if you work, you should be working for a production of where your children get to eat and your children's children get to eat. You don't work just for yourself, so when you die, you know, that's it. You know, you working in vain, man. Go ahead.
He has said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten.
Yeah, he think the Most High forgotten about our bloodshed.
Yep.
You know, our Most High remember our bloodshed since the beginning of time, since
Yep.
the first time, since Cain slew Abel.
Yep.
Most High said, it tells you that in what is it?
He required the blood from
blood.
Abraham
Yep.
to Zechariah, right?
Exactly. The righteous blood of Abel,
Yep.
Zechariah, between the altars, is going to be required of this generation. We reading out the book as the prophets that the word is still relevant and still happening today. Go ahead.
He said in his heart, the Most High
His
hath
mind.
forgotten.
Yep.
He hideth his face.
He hides
He
his-
will never see it.
He think the Most High never, he don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he got a secret society. Most High see all that through the angels. Angels report to the Most High. You know,
Yep.
and the Most High angry at the wicked every day, like these devils, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, "Arise, O Yahweh,
Arise, O Yahweh. That's what we ask the Most High. Rise up against this devil, man. Go ahead.
O power, lift up thine hand.
Lift up thy hand.
Forget not the humble."
Forget not the humble, man. We humbling ourselves before the Most High. You know. Go ahead. According to these scriptures. Go ahead.
It says, "Wherefore doth the wicked condemn the Most High?
They condemn the Most High, man.
He has said in his heart, Thou wilt not require it."
That would not require it. That's what he's saying.
Yep.
And we just quoted that scripture. He Most High required that which is past.
There it
It's in
is.
Ecclesiastes. Go ahead.
"Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite to requite it with thy hand.
Yep.
The poor committeth himself unto thee, that thou art helper of the fatherless."
See, that was a deceit too, that they put the Africans on these channels to make that seem like the poor. You know, that wasn't the poor. We're the poor.
Right.
You know, Africans they let them do what they supposed to do. They got their own nation, own people. We ain't supposed to be. Have you ever been in a neighborhood and you worried about the person up the street and shit? You worry about your own kids, children. Worry about your own nation, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Break thou the arm of the wicked and
Yep.
the evil man.
The evil man,
Seek out his wickedness till thou find none."
till thou find none. It ain't supposed to be no wickedness, man.
Right.
Oh, well, you know, it ain't that bad. It is that bad. Because it ain't supposed to be no murder, no war, you know. All this shit is happening because wicked people are ruling the
Yep.
earth. It says, when the wicked ruleth, the people mourn, man. When the righteous, they rejoice. Why? Because everything going to be set up right. Go ahead.
Yep. The Lord Yahweh is king forever and ever.
Forever and ever and ever, ever, ever.
Yep.
Beyond ever, eternally. Cause that's why they so afraid, because it's their last time of ruling.
Yep. This is it. The
Yep.
heathens are perished out of the land.
They're going to perish out of the land, man.
Yahweh, thou hast heard the desire of the humble.
Yeah, the Most High is going to hear us. He's starting to hear us again. That's why our people are starting to turn righteous now.
There it is. Thou wilt prepare their heart.
And he will repair our hearts, our mind.
Thou wilt cause their ear to hear, thine ear to hear.
There you go. Most High says, word won't come out void. He says, my people will come back to me. The children hear my voice. He's going to change our hearts into righteousness. We seeing our people wake up. That used to be impossible thought of Jake. Jake never thought that would happen. Damn, when our people, these niggas, when niggas gonna stop tripping and killing each other? Well, it's happening through this word. Go ahead.
It says, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress.
And the man of the earth that oppresses is Esau.
Yep.
What did it say? No one can save the man from the oppressor from his judgment. Paraphrasing, no man can, condemn him that is saved. So they ain't gonna be able to touch us, man.
Yep.
You know, spiritually connected with the Most High, they ain't got no power and a might to take us off this earth. You know what I'm saying? We are the ones that's gonna be their gods and their rulers according to the scriptures, and they're gonna be taken out.
Right.
So why even believe in this man's power? He don't got nothing to offer no more. The dollar bill is gone. They're about to RFID chip everybody, which is the mark of the beast. They're doing the work of the beast, and the Most High gonna take them down. He said he would.
Yep.
So don't get caught up and condemned with them believing in their system. It's a net. It's a trap. You know, that's it on that.
That's it.
That's it. So with that, man, hope you've been edified, man. You know, Jacob, if he want to remain 2/3, he gonna get 2/3 judgment, and we hope that the hopeful elect and the men that doing the elect work be saved and untouched, and Most High bless you any kind of way, whatever it is, because we at the end, and we always continually gotta give praise to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone, my citation for the brothers teaching the word for the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.